Okay, audio seems good. Hey, thanks for the hydrate. It's hot, so remember to hydrate. I have been like, as while I was talking, whenever I pause, I'm like hydrating because it's just goddamn hot. I have like a really huge tumbler. Like it's so large, and it has ice inside, and I'm just like, heck yeah. It's like a 1 liter tumbler. It's big. Just great. But yeah, so what is going on these days? Yeah, not much, you know. I'm still like still looking for another job, you know. It's mostly like me trying to like see if there's like other jobs right now that I can like go through. Because like my current work, I still like earn something, but it's not like a lot. It doesn't always like it's not always enough, or even if it's like it's enough, I don't get any extra. I could not like, you know, do shit. But that's how life is right now. But it's okay. If I ever find like a new work, then if pays good, then I'll probably like do that. Oh, I can't do anything with this like intro because every time that I open like the game at the very beginning, the audio is always loud. I cannot do anything. I cannot do shit. Like as soon as I like reload my save, then it's following the audio that I have normally. You know, like it's not super hecking loud. But whenever it's like at the very beginning, like it's the very beginning, I just like, meh. It's like at the very basic, or well, it's on full blast. I don't know why. Like, it's like resetting all the time my configurations. There's nothing I could do about it at this point. So I try to like be as close to my mic as possible. Hey, thanks for the stretch. Hold on. Perfect time. Damn, it's so hot. I'm melting. Yesterday, I have like an ice cream. My mom forgot to give it to me like a day before that, the day before yesterday, and she was like, I forgot to give this to you. You have to like eat this. And I'm like, how can I eat this? It's already melted. Literally, I could not even eat the ice cream. Because it's an ice cream cone, you know? And with the cookie on top. The only thing that I could like eat was the cookie on top. It was like, oof. Just trying to relax since I have cramps. I went to a festival yesterday, so I'm working on the blog and photos. When I say working on it, I mean working on the will to even get up to work on it. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Sometimes we have those like moments where we're trying to like push ourselves to like, I gotta like work on this. I gotta stream, for example, on my case, and I'm just like, do I wanna stream in these you know, in this current like heat right now? I don't think so. Like, no, I don't think so. Or sometimes it'd be like, but I must, or otherwise I would still be like here playing through this game for like a goddamn year already. You know, those kind of shit.
どのようなペルソナが生まれるか
So, hold
かもし
on.
合体するペルソナをお選びくださ
I don't need Devil, Hermit, Judgment. Priestess, sure. I don't need
い。よ
Hyro.
くお考
I
え
don't
に
need
なる
Empress.
とよろしい。
I don't have strength. Okay. Ah, okay. Lovers. Ah! I kind of want to get debilitate. You know the feeling. Good old mosquito nose. Yeah. Speaking of, I don't know if you guys have like heard, okay? You guys have heard, but there's gonna be like a Netflix live action of Persona. And I told that to Mr. Invalid and he's like, oh no. He's like, oh no. Oh no, indeed. Oh no, indeed, Mr. Invalid. Oh no, indeed. Alright, so let me see. Tower. Probably I could like switch tower. I'm done with like sun. Emperor. I'm done with Emperor. Am I done with Temperance? I think so.
よくお考えになるとよろしい。
こちらのペルソナですね。
Oh shit. You know what? Tower and Battle.
こちらのペルソナですね。
Why not? No! Not enough! Okay, wait. Before I gotta like go back out.
また
I just know when the new Persona comes out, it will be set around now, actually, and particularly a few years ago now. So basically, when I was in high school, heck yeah, that would be very interesting. You know, people would be like, "Oh shit, it's my age, it's my generation," and I like discuss about like the thing in my generation now. Okay. Let's see. Social link. Magician, priestess, empress, emperor, Hyro. Hermit, fortune, strength, then okay. So I just need moon, strength, chariot, justice. Chariot, justice. Okay. I'm just waiting for the TikTok monster. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. TikTok monster. Crazy.
ようこそベルベットルームへ。
ようこそ。
新たな力をお求めですか？
どちらにいたしますかな？
71. I don't need temperance art.
良い選択かと存じます。
Ooh, look at this. Glowing snake.
「まだ扱いきれません。 こちらでよろしいですか？
Man, I really kind of want to like the primal force first, but I guess this is fine. Good amp,
どち
no.
らを継承なさいますか？
Okay, this one. Matarunda. Great. Yes. Grow 3. Yes, maybe. And there will probably be a lot of commentary on social media. Yeah. Most likely. There's gotta be like the rumors. I feel like they're gonna try to like do the whole rumors and whatnot again. Maybe. You know, like social media like spreading like, oh well, actually, that's a current trend with like, I don't know, like I don't know if in Japan it's still like that. But E5 already has that, right? Where social media like has like huge influence. What kind of difference it would be for his time? Would kind of wonder. Ah,
大
fine.
きな力を授かって生まれてまいりますな。
Grr.
では始めるといたしましょ
Let's see if we get like something good. Or we get like a throne with. Okay, good. If it failed, it will be so funny. I'm Kali. With your round, I can rampage all I want. Gonna rampage all she wants. Okay, what is wait, hold on. Brave Blade is severe damage to one foe. Heavy slash, heavy strike. Lower defense, lower attack. I think I'll like get rid of the lower attack for charge. Our big thing is we are quite outnumbered by older people and they try to push a lot of problems onto us. We are very different. There will probably be a pretty big pushback relatively soon. Especially with the fight with gender rights and oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. It's a current like issue nowadays, yes. Shit! You gotta be kidding me! Okay, well, no more growth. Goodbye. This high counter is like better. Warple. Severe slash. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Next. Isha.
こちらは強いペルソナです。
I mean, I could get Loki now. We could. Wait. I'll
お
get
やめ
it.
になりますか？
I don't want
またのお越しを
Like for us girls, going and getting education, getting into the workforce, and actually staying is a pretty big thing. I think this is one of the issues that most foreigners recognize since it explodes every once in a while. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure. I think the one that we mostly are aware of is the
ようこそベルベットルームへ。
declining uh, young people, the declining birth rate, and more older people than younger ones. So workforce is like, pretty bad in that sense. Tokyo University got in trouble a few years ago with the nursing program because they were purposely discriminating against girls. And I will directly quote, because they're just going to get pregnant and get out of the workforce. Dang. Wow. Yeah, I think I remember such an issue before. I heard about that. It became like a thing where, like, people are, or at least the news are like saying about the Tokyo University getting that shit. Wow. That's something. Oh, also, these days, like the whole the foreign taxes and immigration laws. Was more than one university took Tokyo University just the most recognized. Ah, so it's like an ongoing thing ever since.
新たな力をお求めですか？
I see.
どちらにいたしますかな？
Wait. Not hell biker. Actually.
どのようなペルソナ
Sun
をご
Magician
所望ですか
Fortune
な？
Moon. Balzibu.
まだ扱いきれません。
Shit. Just one more! I could have like gotten you!
さて、探すといたしましょ
Ali
う。
and Kikuri. Okay, we're gonna get Loki then. Let's-
よーくお考え。
こちらは強いペルソナです。
Whoa. Okay. That's a small issue of it, and that's another thing I wonder if they're even going to touch on because it's a very hot topic button, especially politically, since we have had the return of far-right nationalist parties take power recently. There's a giant anti-foreign sentiment gathering. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like a very
良い
that's a
選
thing.
択かと存じます。
Okay. Let's get like
ど
Loki.
ちらにいたしますかな？
Get set. We're done with Star anyways. Then Hermit.
こちらは強いペルソナです。どちらを継承なさいますか？
The definitely not charge. Doesn't make sense. Sure, maybe Revolution would be good. Repel Fears. Sure. Life Aid. Oh my god, really? Well, I guess we're gonna like get rid of one.
大きな力を授かって生まれてまいりますな。
Sure.
いよいよでございます。
Choo. I think one of the best ways to sum it up was when a very popular streamer said that they don't hate foreigners, but it's very hard not to get hostile when a lot of us are forced to buy old emergency rice just to actually eat. Dang, really? Wow, what the heck? I am Loki. If our powers combine, we can put an end to everything. But why though? What's the relation of like that with like foreign foreigners? Not learn any more skills. Yeah. Yeah. Debuff. Oh shit, single target too? The fuck? Okay, well. Goodbye everything. It's bad. I don't really like to talk on it that much because it just gets sad and depressing. I'm fortunate enough, but I know a lot of others have it a lot worse. Oh, that's sad.
よくお考えになるとよろしい。
Guess each of like the countries nowadays have their own like issues,
どのようなペルソナが生まれるか
Like we're having
楽
like
しみですな。
mostly
良い選択かと存じます。
Look at this. Like we're having like corruption like issues these days. Some area in some countries it can be different.
こちらは強いペルソナです。
But yeah, I totally understand.
良い選択かと存じます。
And then they come over here and act like a fool, and it's only going to get worse as the end just decreases. Yeah, because I have like I actually have an auntie that is already there for a very long time already in Japan, and the yen really is just declining even further down. Though, they're still pretty much considered the first world, right?
どのようなペルソナが生まれるか楽しみですな。
It's not just like that. Spread in the news, international news, about like what the situation is apart from like the foreign laws mostly. At least that's what we get. And birth rate.
どのようなペルソナが生まれるか楽しみ。
どうぞご覧ください。
Okay. So, let's see. We already have strength, right? We have strength.
どちらにいたし
We
ますか
have
な。
strength. most of Asia has always been a first world country or a second world country. Like China is a second world and we are a first world country. The whole definition
よ
is
くお考
just bad
え
nowadays
にな
since it
る
doesn't
と
really
よろ
align
し
with what
い
it originally meant. True. Just because, just because you're called like that doesn't mean like your country's like economy is actually like getting any better. Usually when they like say first world or something before, it's usually like the economy is like booming, right? That's like the typical thing. That's
よく
the
お考
meaning
え
behind
にな
those
ると
first
よろ
world,
し
third
い
world thingy. Now, like, regardless of what like your first world, third world, or whatever second world, not really. Economy is like pretty bad these days, no matter where you are. And sometimes they're even like saying, "Oh yeah, we have like
どのようなペルソナが生まれ
like
る
for
か
example
楽
here is
し
like
み
we
です
have
な
like a very middle class like thingy something like a improvement or in economy wise like middle classers are going well economy wise and everyone's like are you sure the middle class is like actually the one shouldering all the
どの
taxes
ようなペルソナが
so
生
they're
ま
the
れる
ones
か
like having a
楽
hard
しみ
time
ですな
yeah most of Europe is either second world or first world. It's not solid economic output that actually determines that those status. Very big thing is we're going to be out of the top 5 economies in the world, and it's mostly because of a bunch of old people who refuse to adjust. Are very much still stuck in what brought the prosperity years, which were long before I was
ど
born.
のようなペルソナが生まれるか楽
Yeah.
しみですな
Not to be very rude or anything, but I totally understand the sentiment because usually like Japanese were like deemed as highly disciplined, very respectful people. And they're trying to like uphold that kind of like mindset, right? Or the typical attitude of like a Japanese person. Where the culture is like they're very disciplined, very respectful. They're non-destructive. But then there's also like they just get stuck in
ど
like
のようなペル
their
ソナが生ま
own
れるか楽しみですな
traditions and not flexible enough, to make adjustments that may be necessary for you guys to move forward and not get stuck. At least that's what I observe as someone
どのような
outside.
ペルソナが
And
生
don't
まれ
get me
る
wrong,
か
I have never
楽しみで
gotten
す
like
な
into I have never traveled to Japan yet. That's one of like my main goals back, actually like travel to Japan just because I want to like see like things, just appreciate the cherry blossoms and whatnot. Maybe visit my aunt who's staying there on her own. She's actually homesick so much because she's living alone,
よ
trying
く
to
お
support
考え
herself.
になるとよろしい
But I also know that there's like a lot of foreigners that are such a freaking jerk and not respectful of a country's like rules and being an etiquette, because well, let's be real, it also is happening here, with some
よ
like
くお考
foreigners
え
being like
に
fucking
なる
rude.
とよろしい
Being different is wrong here. It's mostly just coming down to the entire corporate culture world being completely stuck. Yeah, corporate culture in Japan is bad. So bad. From what I've heard.
よく
Overtime
お考えになる
Can't
と
even
よ
like
ろしい。
from what I've heard, okay? Overtime, lots of overtime. Can't even like leave on time because it's rude if like your boss is like such a workaholic. You cannot leave so easily. And there's like a hierarchy thingy. But well, corporate these days are bad in general.
よくお考
Corporate
え
these days are
に
bad
な
in
る
general. That's
と
why I'm
よ
like
ろしい。
not in corporate anymore. Mostly working as freelancer, but then it's tougher in terms of like finances, like as a freelancer. But having like direct clients is much better because you get to like, you know, cater to like your client specifically rather than following like corporate culture, wherein most
よく
corporate
お考
cultures are
え
like
にな
very
る
toxic
とよろし
to
い。
begin with. Like they have to make sure that you do this or you do that, you know. And coming from someone like me who's like worked as an HR in corporate, it's very draining. Like before pandemic, before I left corporate during the prior to pandemic,
よ
Let me
く
tell you,
お考
I
え
have
にな
like
るとよろしい。
little to no sleep. Like I go home around 6 a.m. my time. Barely have enough time to like do anything after that because you're so tired, dead tired. Have to wake up 6 p.m. because you gotta like leave, or at least have to wake up earlier than that because 6 p.m. you have to like leave, go to work, even though your shift is starting at 9, let's say, because your work is like 9 to 6. Then of course, you know, you're following like policies of the company.
どのようなペルソナが生まれるか楽しみ
It's
で
hard
すな。
to, you know, try to balance empathy with like workers, employees, and you know, thinking about what's good for the business. Because of course, as
よく
like
お考え
you
に
being
な
an
る
employee
とよろ
yourself,
し
you
い。
kind of understand what like the point of view of like some employees have. But then also the business itself would have to like be taken into consideration. And because I work mostly in a BPO setting, so you know, those BPO companies where like call center agents are like
よくお考え
the
に
ones
な
that
るとよろしい。
we have as employees. If a client follows whatever rule their originating country has, like let's say if it's a US client and you know they want this person out, they don't technically understand that
ど
we
のよ
cannot
う
just
なペル
like
ソナが生まれるか楽しみですな。
fire people on a snap of a finger just because they feel like they're metrics. Because we have like labor laws as well, following Philippine labor laws, and like that in itself is like we have to uphold our security of tenure. And then of course, if you know that
よ
you're
くお考
right,
え
you
に
did
な
your
る
best
と
to
よろ
like
しい。
protect the company plus also protect the welfare of the employees at the same time. Because yes, just because they're like, oh, I want this person out, then you're like, why not take into consideration this option? Or you talk to like the employee and what's your decision for like wanting to like
よ
still
く
stay
お
in
考
this kind of
え
like
になるとよろしい。
company, and trying to like do your best to let them think on their own on what's best for them. And yeah, some people are still like, yeah, HR is like just bad, and then you get death threats and you get to like uh worry about whether you're gonna be like attacked
ど
outside
のよ
after
う
you
な
go
ペルソ
home.
ナが生まれるか楽しみですな。
Goodness, that happens. So after a while, I'm just like, you know what? Screw this. Screw this. Uh, some of these employees are like, yeah, hey, having like death threats like that. No. Like one thing my generation has been
よ
really
くお考
known for
えになる
is
とよろしい。
pushing back about going and drinking with the bosses. We don't want to do that, especially for us girls, since it just leads to problems. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a tradition, right? You gotta like be respectful and have to like join in to drink after work hours. Office the office slave, it's
どの
very
ような
common
ペ
for
ル
the
ソナが生
2-hour
まれる
sleep
か
rotation or
楽しみ
similar
ですな。
things. Yeah. If they want somebody else here, they usually will just give them no work, put them in a corner. I've seen so many foreigners say that sounds nice, since they're still getting paid for nothing, but that's because they also don't understand the shame culture. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so bad. Like, okay, this is coming from an Asian like culture too,
よくお考
where
えになるとよろしい。
Asians tend to be very like uh you know let's just say they're very awful when it comes to like uh bullying and shaming people. So I totally get it. Like foreigners probably be like, oh yeah, free free time. Get in the corner and be like, yeah, suck it like
よ
with
くお考
not
えにな
being
るとよろ
being
しい。
shame being shameless like that. But what they don't know is that if you're in a culture where you know being shamed is such a very degrading kind of like thing, especially if pressure with like families and you know
よくお考えに
and
なる
society
と
are
よ
like
ろし
they
い。
look down on you when you get shamed like that. Imagine imagine like the mental health of these people who got like um sitting in the corner because yeah, they don't want you anymore, so they're not gonna give you work, right? And then you're just gonna be sitting there and like do nothing, and everyone's
どの
eyes are
ような
looking
ペ
at
ル
you
ソ
and be
ナ
like,
が生ま
oh,
れるか
okay,
楽しみですな。
this person is probably like uh this person is probably like awful. Then now you get until you like forced to like leave, forced to leave corporate work, and then when you get into like a new job, of course, if there's any other
よ
people
く
who
お
are
考えになる
familiar
と
with
よろ
what
しい。
happened in the other office, you're gonna be like, shit, this person got shamed. What have they done? So the prejudice already, So a very Asian thing that most Westerners would probably not understand. So I totally understand. Yeah, like it's one of those things you can kind of understand, but it's definitely very unique for us. Korea kind of has it the same way, but it's still not. It's mostly down to our homogeneous nature, because when they start doing that, let's say an older person, they want to retire, they naturally want to start wanting to do something because everybody is seeing that you're just sitting there not doing anything, and they just
よ
starts the
く
process
お考
getting
えにな
shown
る
outside
と
their
よろ
workplace,
しい
so on and so forth. Bro, stop. No worries. You know, Inami and I are having a little talk. So I was saying being different is bad, standing out is bad. Yeah, I think that's like a thing. Yeah, that's a thing in like Japan. Like,
特別なペルソナをご所望ですな
you know how like in Asia and Western countries, they had different types of
い
societal
ずれも
views.
手間をかける価値はあると
Western has
言えましょう
individualism. Asia has collectivism. Okay? So, collectivism in the sense that you go with the flow with the society. So whatever society is like dictated to you, you go do it. Because if you go outside of the flow, everyone will like look at you
ご自身の
and
力と
be like,
よく
"Oh,
向き
you're
合
not
うことで
following
す
the rules." It's kind of like how, like in the schools of thought in like the Shin Megami Tensei ones, you know, those principles, kind of like that. Yeah, and I know Japan has like such a very high like collectivism
いず
kind
れ
of
も
like a
手
mindset.
間をかける価
If
値
Mr.
はあ
Val
る
is
と
here, he'll
言
probably
えま
like
しょ
talk
う
about it. Cause he knows all that. He is a psychologist too. So yeah, individualism is also like in the side of like the Westerns. They're like, I have my own freedom. I have my own thing. Don't bother me. Don't like you know. I don't care about like what society thinks. Shit, you know, kind of like that.
いずれも
And
手間をかける価値
going
は
to
あ
like
ると言え
both
ましょう
sides of the extreme is actually very bad compared to like trying to balance individualism and collectivism. Because one side, it does not mean that it's better, you know. Because then, like for example, like individualism, yeah, sure, you know, that you do what you think is like best for yourself. But then that's where like
ご自身の力とよく
Ethics
向き合うことです
decency with like other people, like trying to mind what, you know, being respectful would be like better off with, you know, that's not happening, or at least it's like getting like that slightly, depending on the person. That's why they're like you know, in terms of like races and like whatnot, there's like issues
ご
like
自
that.
身の力とよく向き合うこ
Collectivism
と
though
です
is also very bad because of what I've said. You know, like, go with the flow. If if you just deviate from the flow, you're gonna be looked upon by a lot of like the society and be like, oh yeah, this person's bad because they're not following like rules of this society. Kind of like that. You know, somebody is walking the wrong side of the road. Take a deep breath. Like,
ご
yeah,
自身の力
not
とよ
following
く
this
向
like
き合う
rule.
ことです
You're supposed to be walking on the escalator instead of like just staying still. On this side, wrong. You know, rude. Or like very noisy inside like the train. Rude.
いず
But
れ
those
も
those are like
手
the
間
simple
をか
ones.
ける価
Like,
値はあると言えましょ
but
う
there's like even worse. Like being part of like a certain gender would be like, oh, wrong. You know, these kind of things. People sleep on the train, so be quiet. Yeah. And what's the reason for the people sleeping on the train is because they're overworked. they wouldn't be like that if they're not overworked. And for them, it's like the busier you are, at least from what I know. Okay, you can like prove me wrong. The busier you are and doing something, it means the better, and the more you fall asleep like from what I've heard. Okay, I don't know if it's really true. The more that you fall asleep like out of the workplace, because yeah, you cannot go home anymore and just gonna fall asleep on like inside your office cubicle or something, and then you just go back and like wake up and like, oh yeah, it's time for work. It's something that is commendable. I don't know if that's the thing. The Momo emote. Sleeping at work is crazy. Because yeah, like in Western, you know, if you sleep at work, it'll be like you're lazy. Even though you're simply like just tired. Whereas like in Japan, it's like, you know, more a joke. And please don't sleep at your desk. It's now a joke. But you know, you get what I mean. It's what the train is for. Yeah, you just sleep on the fucking train. And yeah, I've heard about like people like dying from overwork. Is it still a thing? You know, like people dying from overwork. I know there's like a specific term for that. I suddenly forgot. But I know there's a specific term. And I feel like that's like one of the things that
揃いましたかな?
back then my cousin was like really intent on like going to work in Japan. Or at least she was like intended on like working in Japan.
手間をかける価値はある
And
と
then all
言
of
え
a
ま
sudden
し
she's
ょ
like,
う。
nah. After learning more about the culture there, like, nah. Yeah, there was something fairly recently where a guy didn't have enough sleep, overworked himself, had a stroke, walking down steps, broke his neck, and died. Oh my god, that's crazy. At least it was something like that. That's crazy.
いずれも手間をかける価値はあると言えましょう。どちらにいたしますかな?
I have strength. I don't have chariot. They're like
さて、
fusion with
探
chariot.
すといたしましょう。
You gotta
どうぞ
summon
ご覧ください。
chariot.
ご覧ください。こちらのペルソナですね。こちらのペルソナですね。こちらでよろしいですか？内なる力を。
But let's talk about the real travesty of a problem that is bro. Yeah, bro. Philippine export workers in Japan, right? I follow a guy on YouTube that does that. Well, there are Filipinos like that are working in Japan. Not the other one, okay? Not the other one, but rather like literally working like a decent job. Not the other term where we call it Japayuki. It's a little degrading, by the way, because usually they are the workers that go to Japan to work in clubs. You get what I mean? That was back then. Now it's more like the workers there are mostly like either construction workers, teachers, mostly. translators. So yeah, the factory workers, you know, construction factory workers, teachers, you know, those are the common ones, at least that I know. My aunt translates, you know, tries to be a translator, in tourist, you know, as like a tour guide, but she also has like her own call this shop, but well, not actual shop. She has her own like what was it, vendo, that she tries to like operate on her own. Domestic workers is like pretty probably the most common. Oh really? Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. Most kind of common anywhere, you know. Sorry, wait. For whatever reason, like my 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 controller like acting up, and my this like drive, this reader is like acting up again. I don't know why. Okay. Chariot. Strength. Moon. I have moon. Probably like add justice too.
ご覧ください。こちらを引き出すのですね。
A lot of house takers are Filipino cleaning squads, domestic. Oh,
内なる
I
力
see.
をおやめになりますか？またのお越しを。
Yeah, I thought they're gonna like work in corporate though. No way. I don't think they will be. But, like, even like wants to work. Like most of the people that I have like seen don't really want to work in corporate, especially young. Sometimes I like watch those like documentaries, and most of the time like some younger people would prefer to like work on, let's say, having their own yatai, you know, and work in like a small business, then work corporate. Like some of them also would be like, I at least you know, because I like watching Japanese food blogs. I'm like, look at that takoyaki, look at that sushi, you know, kind of like those kind of things, and I'm just like, wow, that's so good. So yeah, they share like stories of like, you know, setting up yatai, and then they originated as like they used to work in corporate, and then they sort of decided to like set up their own yatai and just like work hard and setting up a shop, kind of like that. It's like, oh, so chef, of course, like my parents are like, oh, okay, so is it like most of them are working in, you know, working as small shop owners, you know, or younger generation would prefer to like do social, you know, but do streaming, you know, on YouTube as content creators, you know. So of course they're seniors, so they're kind of like they don't really understand those things. But like, well, yeah, I mean, you know, if you know like corporate setting in Japan, it's like really bad. They'd rather just like no. They'd rather just like no. My fallback will be photography. My fallback will be photography when it comes to everything. I like going out and seeing a bunch of different scenery. Should, yeah. You know, you should like just on top of like content creation. You like take photos. You know, those are pretty good. I have seen like videos of like how, you know, some would like create wonderful videos and like photos of Japan, and honestly Japan is still pretty good, like has like a lot of greenery, so it's nice to take photos. Ready do sometimes on your socials. It's nice. Okay, here we go. Christmas couples time. All right. Today is December 24th, Christmas Eve, an important day in Europe and America. Although unlike in Japan, December 25th, Christmas Day, is even more important. You all know why we celebrate the holiday in the first place. In Japan, Christmas Eve is just a day for couples to spend time together and give gifts. Feeling sleepy. Close my eyes, no, stay awake.
So, だから
And then, beneath the largest, most beautiful fear, we made a vow to love each other unconditionally forever and ever. Twinkling lights from the trees dance upon our faces as we gaze into each other's eyes. So romantic! That Hinami will not like have these kinds of like Christmas Eve moments anytime soon. It's just a lot more like how Westerners celebrate Valentine's Day. There's a reason why we have a lot of Christmas baby. Dang! Dang, so many Christmas baby. So many Christmas baby. Yeah, you guys have like White Day, Valentine's Day, and then Christmas Eve for couples. I mean, my actual birthday is in September, so do the math. Wow! Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Wow. Oh, 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 oh. Got a text message. Here you go! With your waifu! With your waifu! Guess what day it is? I just wanted to say that for fun. I know I don't usually say these kinds of things. But since it's a pretty special day, I thought maybe we could spend it together like how other people do. Did I spend time with you three? Obviously, duh. Why would you spend it alone, you fuck? Plans for Christmas have been set. Let's go!
夜までって言っても門限は守らなきゃだけど。じゃあさ、ポルニアンモール行こうよ。今夜はライトアップされてだいぶ雰囲気変わるらしいよ。
Speaking of, when it comes to Christmas, did you know, people, that when it comes to Christmas in the Philippines, as early as September, we already have like Christmas decorations, Christmas songs in the radio, you know? And everywhere else, there's like Christmas theme already. And people, foreigners tend to be like, what the fuck? Why so early? As long as it's bare months, it's already Christmas. It's like, why the fuck is like so early, you know? Well, duh. Something I really like about Persona 3 that I like to really point out, just how different the social media texting landscape, all of that has changed. Is this it takes place in 2009. This was before Line launch. Oh, Line, yeah. Line is so popular in like Japan, yeah. I know now it's like mostly exclusive to Japan. Line, because my aunt was like back then we're like, it was like asking my dad to have Line set up. And my dad was like, I can't like put like Line. It's not letting me download, and I'm just like, oh yeah, because nowadays they don't allow like, you know, if you have like a phone number outside of Japan, they're not letting you like register for a Line. But I used to like have Line that back then. There's not many things where I could say really change our society when it comes to how we just do our daily lives. Action like news. It for everything. Here, it also kind of changed in the way of like texting people. It's the same as like this one, because this is like 2009, right? So this is almost close to like how like schools are for me. Because at least P3, P4, they're the close to like my age. Because like in terms of texting, we just use regular text before. Like you buy a load, you like text with your phone, and you know it's not like smartphone yet, so you kind of like just use it for just texting, calling. And back in the day, texting is super popular. Like everyone texts every day. They like send those like chain mails. We call them chain mails, which are annoying, by the way. The chain mails. And then the GCs before like group chat. Group chat is like just sending it in all to like all people. Emoticons, like the emojis are like still in their infancy. Yeah, exactly. We get like the same thing like that, like emojis. You know? Not like the current ones where you have like actual emojis. You'd have to type it up. You had to type it, you know. Back then, like let's say you're in school, because you have like the keypad still for your phone, you're pretty much like typing even while you're not looking. You know like how many clicks it takes for you to like type a letter, and without looking you can like fast text someone. Because you know. And that's how I do it, you know. It's like trying to hide like me trying to like text someone, or for example text my friends and be like tick, 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 tick. Can you do that in like the smartphones nowadays? No, you cannot. You won't be able to feel like whether you have typed like correctly. Like if you notice with when I shared the little event that I went to that showed how it was with NZ, the whole thing being themed to around this time, like we understand it wasn't that long ago, but that's just how much of a revolution that we've actually had. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite something, yeah. And as soon as like smartphones started like showing up, you know, Lots of things change. Back then, you know, like Makoto, who has like his like little Walkman, music for music. That's like something that we have before, you know? Walkman, Walkman, iPod, the olden iPods, you know? Goodness, those were the days. Those were the days you like and just listen to music like that. You have earphones, wired earphones. Nowadays, it's like wireless, all wireless, and I hate it because I'm like, give me wired. How can I use my mic? Listen to like my audio without without a wire. You know, and I hate it like because nowadays it's just the earplug kind of like design, and I'm just like, no, I cannot use earplug kind of design. It's bad for my ears, and I hate it. When I got into junior high, this is whenever we hit the app revolution, and it changed school life financially. Hmm.
実は結構楽しみなんだ。
Hey, you looking forward to it, Yukari? Oh my god. Decided to spend Christmas Eve with Yukari. Wow! Look at that! Christmas!
綺麗。素敵だね。
I heard like Japan is still like doing the whole KFC tradition. Is it still like a thing? Like KFC every Christmas? It's why I'm looking forward to the new Persona. I want to see the main character use 30 30 apps. Oh my god. I'm sure there will be like, yeah, lots of apps. App for everything. Every single thing. App for every single thing. And then you'll be like having TikTok. Oh, in the news, there's like a thing on the click clock. There's a kind of like thing in click clock. Is that? Yeah, it's beautiful.
なんかずっと見ちゃうね。
And the rise of the influencer culture that we have. Oh yeah, that's true. Like wherever you are, there's like the rise of the influencer culture. Like even here, there's like so many influencers.
これって有名なデザイナーが演出してるんだって。知ってた？
Huh?
あのさ、これプレゼント。
Makoto, surely you have a present for her too.
久しぶりに気合い入れて作っちゃった。
Wow! Get you a chocolate cake. Yo, it's an SP item too. Let's go. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the SP. I need it. I need those like SP items. Please. I'm having to struggle when it comes to like SP main management in this game.
口に合うといいけど。
Should I give something? Yes. What kind of present should I give? Perfume, brand wallet, Japanese dog, Ganesha bank, blah blah blah. Charm. This is not something. Okay, you know what? Perfume. Yeah. No what? Sure. Perfume. Here we go.
用意してくれてたんだ。いや、ちょっとなんでこういうのくれるのよ。
Wait, she likes it? Yo!
よ。私涙出そうなんですけど。
What do you mean?
決めた。来年絶対これの恩返しするんだから。
Oh, she loves it! Yo! Let go! Here's the thing when it comes to Christmas, once you get to a certain age, unless you have kids, spending Christmas with your family is considered kind of sad since it's a very couples oriented time of year for us. Ah, okay. It's a complete opposite for us. Christmas is meant to be for spending time with family. Like, it's a very big thing where you spend Christmas with family. Super important. Sometimes you even like spend time with your relatives too. Like, it's gonna be a one big reunion. That's how like special like Christmas is. You can go out to eat with family, or just like be in, you know, just be at home, like having your Noche Buena, which is like Noche Buena meaning like a food that you make to celebrate Christmas with family most. It's kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner, you know. We spend time banging. That's Christmas. Oh my god. Yeah, that kind of like Christmas tradition is associated with Valentine's. Like that's why there's a lot of November babies, you know. Especially if it's Valentine's Day, Feb 14. If your birthday is around Shit! Now I know. Okay, that's so funny. Okay, now I know. Okay, I have. That's so funny. Oh my god. Sorry, I suddenly like thought of something because my sister's like birthday is around November. I'm just like, oh, okay, you know. You still have yeah, you guys still like you guys still have like Valentine's and White Day, but it's more of like you just like I don't know if it's still like, well, it's still like a very couple time, right? Where you give chocolates, right? That's always like what I see in, you know, Japanese games where like, oh, it's Valentine's, you gotta give like you know, you gotta give chocolates to your special person. And if it's like White Day, then it's the guys' turn to like give something. The chocolates usually. Yeah, and like very much is, especially whenever we are still in school, a lot more serious is definitely Christmas, but still a big thing. Still a big thing. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I just like, oh shit, you know what? Yeah, I just remember that's why I kind of laughed because, yep, my sister's like birthday is around November. So I'm like, oh, okay, Valentine's, baby. The funny thing is, you know, Our age difference is 12 years. Me and my sister. 12 years age difference. So when I became like a, when I was born in the 90s, my sister's like treating me like a fucking doll, which I hate, from what I've heard. So always grumpy. Like, why treat me like a baby? A baby doll. Like, making me wear like those frills and like, baby outfits with like frills, and it's so itchy. My baby self with sausage arms are all like, no! I don't want them frills or like itchy like clothes. Take them off. And chubby cheeks. Chubby cheeks with like sausage arms, that's the baby me. That's the baby me. Baby me and just like chubby cheeks and sausage arms. Oh my god, she loves our gift. Let's go. Kitty seems thrilled with the present. Nice.
でも
Smooth,
初めて
Makoto.
会った時はさ、一緒にクリスマスに遊ぶなんて思ってもなかったな。
Yeah, I know, right? We didn't even get to like spend time like in a matsuri. I was so upset with that. We didn't even get to like go to the festival with Yukari because I had no bond with her yet. Like, no!
私いつも一人だったから。あのね、こんな日だから言うけど、
It's literally the opposite of you. I love to dress up still too. Ah, that's cute. Yeah, it's a complete opposite for me. It's like, no, don't dress me up. Because probably the reason why I don't like it is because my sister just like dresses me up like as if like I am a baby doll, like literally, oh, you gotta wear these like cute clothes, and I'm just like, no, it's itchy, meh. But where? every freaking time go where? No. And I remember, I think it was like yeah, it was also like one of my sister's like birthdays where I don't know who like those like Mexican, well, like it's a decorated like animal where you like hit it, and if it breaks it, there's like gonna be candy out. So for us, it's a pot. It's just like you gotta break a pot with like a bat or something like that. And I don't remember who was like the turn at the time, and I think it was my sister. She hit it so hard, but then our helper got in the way and she was hit in the head. Had a big like a bump on, on her head. We panicked. Probably why my little sister doesn't care about fashion that much, since I was so heavily into it. She just keeps up with some of the basic trends, but besides that, she doesn't care a lot. Piñata, yeah. Yeah, kind of like a piñata, but it's like on a pot for us. It's on a pot. And you have to break it so you can get candy. So if you manage to break the pot, candy spills out. Everyone just like scrambles to like get like a candy. So yeah, our helper got in the way, and she got hit in the head, which is really bad. We immediately rushed her to like for first aid. She got really hit in the head. She got a big bump on like her head. And my mom, I think it was my mom or my dad who was like saying, "Why did you get in the way? Why did you even like walk towards the pot? You know that the kids are like playing. You know the kids are playing like piñata, and you know you just like walk towards where the pot is. It's like it's nothing." But yeah, you know, and usually like when it comes to like siblings, my sister is much more extroverted. I am very introverted. We're complete opposites of each other. She likes wearing like cute things. I don't. I just like wearing comfy clothing. I'm much more into gaming. She's much more into makeup. Kind of like that. You threw a chair at your twin brother. Dang. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Although me and my sister tend to like argue and fight a lot when we were kids, you know. Like we yell at each other, be like, "No, you can't do this." You know, and whatnot. Especially when like my sister would see me like not studying at all. That's the biggest thing. Like my sister would always like yell at me and like get mad at me whenever I don't study for school. Even though I did study. I did study, I was done studying, and I'm just playing on my computer. But my sister noticed that I was not studying enough. And she was like, "What if you fail your subjects? Blah, 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 yada, 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 about like, you know, what if you fail your school, your class, your subjects? You're gonna repeat your class, and then what happens then? You know, you're not gonna be able to like, graduate in time, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "What are you talking?" And all I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm already like, you know, I already studied. I'm done. I'm done studying, and I never failed my class." It's like, well, if you're gonna be you know, if you're asking for it, then see if you actually like not fail, blah 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 blah, and what, you know, mom's gonna be upset with you. You're not gonna be able to like actually play video games anymore, like use your computer and whatnot. If you do ever fail one subject, I know. and all I say is like, "I know," and she goes fuming mad again. Stumps out. Stumps out like a and then come the you know, come the day that you get your report card and see your grades. And then I got my grades, you know, my mom got my grades, and they see my grades, all passing score, no failing marks, no line of sevens. They're all like passing scores. So I tell off my sister and be like, "See this card? See this report card? Have you seen any failing marks? Nothing, right? Sucks to be you." Sucks to be you. Kind of like that. Because she always like tells me like I have to study and be like, "You gotta get your grades up. You cannot fail any class, or you will probably like repeat or something like that, or you will not be able to like get into the special class you are in." And I'm like, "Chill, you know, chill. Like relax. I am like studying. Just don't see it. You always like try to like see me just doing something on my computer and relaxing When in fact, I already studied prior. Don't have to worry. And she always gets mad whenever I do that. Like I'm like, I'm your older sister. You gotta listen to me. Why are you not listening to me? I'm like, I am listening to you, but I'm just like saying, yeah, I'm just like saying that you don't have to like yell at me for something that I already did. I already studied. Why you keep on like insisting I should still study when I already studied? You know, kind of like that. Just ate some watermelon. Nice. Every mom ever. The problem is, okay, the problem is, bro, it's not even my mom, it's my sister. It's not my mom. It's my sister. It's not my mom. My mom is super chill. She's like, okay, you do what you gotta do, you know. Just remember our deal. If you fail anything, you know, you fail any subject, you know that you have to focus on your studies first, and I have to like cut off your like access to your console, your games, and like your PC, and that's that. You know, end of the discussion. And I'm just like, okay, okay. And then if I get a good grade, you know, my mom rewards me for like whenever I get a good grade. That's how my mom raised me. Whereas my sister be like nagging and like yelling at me and like nah 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 nya 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 meow 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 meow. And I'm just like, why? You think I'm dumb? Whereas, here's the thing. The reason why she's doing that is because she failed math class when she was still studying. To the point that that my dad had to talk to the teacher about, you know, making consideration for my sister, so that maybe like add like an extra homework or assignment that would like raise her grades like enough to like not get a failing mark. So those kind of like things. So that's why she's like that. But for my case, I never had that. I never had that issue. So imagine like having like that kind of like a nagging mom. Well, my nephew's like having that kind of like a treatment now. And I'm just like telling my sister, why are you doing this to your son? He's not even gonna like study hard if you keep on like nagging like that. You gotta like let him be. It's the one thing that is exactly the same between the Philippines and how we do it. The older you are, the more responsible you're supposed to be. I got slightly below a perfect percentage once, and I almost had a full-on panic attack. And that's how my parents found out I am a perfectionist. Dang, Nami. You are a perfectionist? Wow. You know, when it comes to like arts, that's where I become a perfectionist. Because I used to like draw, I used to like create art back then. Until I didn't get to like practice more. And every time that like I make something or I create an art, I just like, if I'm not satisfied, I spend huge amount of time like trying to make it perfect. Even though it's already looking good, I'm still like, no, it's not perfect enough. So I get stressed and then I just like scrap the whole thing. I just scrap the whole thing, I get stressed and be like, screw this. That's how much of a perfectionist I am sometimes. Like, I think you can like also see that whenever I like do some achievements in games. Especially when I got into it like so much so that I'd be like, I'm not stopping until I get this right. I'm like, I'm not stopping until I get this right. Goodness.
私ね、こういうの憧れてたんだ。だから。
You've always dreamed of doing something like this? God. What?
現実は浮かれている場合じゃないっていうのは分かってる。でも今日くらいはこのまま。
I will get very focused on something. That's why I stopped posting as much for a little bit. I still did, but not as heavy. Along with the cosplay, I overdid it. Almost burned myself out, and then when the numbers slowed down, even though I knew that they would eventually would, I started having a lot of self-doubt. So yeah, actual perfection is like it causes problems type of perfection. Yeah, that's pretty awful. It's kind of hard to regulate unless you know like how you could already, you know, like unless you already have like a working technique to cope with it.
あなたと一緒にいたい。
Hey! Wait! We shared a tender moment? How tender are we talking about? Dang! Too bad everybody is not here. It's like, how tender are we talking about here? Yo, hi, that's up. Oh, how are you, sir? Yeah, we're sharing a tender moment with Yukari because, you know, she's our girl. We just gave her good gift. It's Christmas, you know the thing. Very tender. But yeah, if my own brother doesn't have a care in the world, yeah. Christmas, they had a very tender moment, yeah, in bed. Yeah. Extra tender. Well, actually, no. We're still in the we're still in the mall. There's no way. There's no way they're like, gonna go in bed. Gaming art. Wow, going at it, sir. Just remember to take a rest. Oh, she doesn't want to leave yet.
もうちょっといいよね。こんな日は寮のみんなも遅いと思うし。あ、順平とかはまた男同士で騒いでるだけだと思うけど。
Wow, dude, calling out Junpei.
そうじゃなくて。今日だけは一緒にいたいんだ。
Oh, there's still more? Okay, let's go! Round 2! Round 2, here we go.
なんか寒くない？寒いよね。
Give him your jacket, sir. Give him your jacket or give her a big hug.
そっち。
Yo!
でもいい？
Yo! First, Mr. Val would probably be upset. Mr. Val will be like, why have you not chosen the real waifu? What are you talking about? Yukari's like not bad. Yeah. Here's something very random, very stupid. Everybody here knows what a love hotel is. I don't think I need to explain that. Some of them though are also a place where they have what? Girl parties? And I went to a couple of those when I was still in high school, and when I say girl party, I mean like party for her actual younger teen. Ooh. Yo. Really? That's crazy. That's crazy. You winning, Ida? Are you winning though? I hope you're winning. Like your gaming hard, gotta you know what? Game hard, gotta win. Yeah, nice. Yo, winning. check that out later.
温めてほしいななんて
No! She's hoping that you can keep her warm, okay? The kind of warmth. Oh, you should spend time with her until nightfall. Oh! Now that's what you know. Now that's what you know. Found out can't make a werewolf ride a wolf because apparently polymorph creatures can't ride things. No! That's so sad. Oh well, Fox can though. Fox can still like do it, just not on werewolf mode. Or is the fox like the werewolf mode? Can't tell. So get to be in normie form. Spend 4 levels for werewolf. Wow. Fox being a kitsune race. Ah, okay. So the fox mode, kitsune race can still ride a werewolf, just not on werewolf. Or can still ride a wolf rather. Goddamn. Okay, it's not werewolf. Okay. So just imagine you got karaoke game stuff, fashion trial things, and then an older couple comes in to, oh my god, that's crazy. One hell of a banger. Alright. Well, since got some good stuff, let's duplicate cards. Eep, eep. Let's get like growth 3, lots of growth 3, life aid, and then some extra stuff. Where are we? 25. Oh. Wait, hold on. We spent the whole day with like a Yukari, right? Do we skip the whole day? Weird. Hold on. And if my parents found that I went to a Christmas day when I was back in school, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be allowed to leave the house. I'm sure. Definitely. But I'm trying to like check on something. Hold on, I'm gonna like check on something real quick. Why did I spend like the whole day?
お疲れ様です。
Stealth issue. No, she successfully accomplished the stealth mission, you know? Success!
Wow! So, だから
Should I decline a bit and time alone? No. Consider. It really is after school.
そろそろ行く?
We spent it the whole night with her! Crazy! Freaking guy just like told me like I don't need to spend the whole night. And she's gonna be like, yeah, well, it's not like I will, you know, we're gonna we're gonna spend the whole night. We still spend the whole night. Okay, yeah. Screw this. This guy just like did not take into consideration what what transpired. I'm just like, what? Stealth issues clearly. Oh no, so many. My eldest is having his entrance exam soon. The atmosphere at home is very tense now. Even I get tense remembering the time when I took my own exams. I took my kid to the Iwatodai strip mall and we had lunch together at Wakatsu. My husband saw an ad for them that talked about omega-3s making you smarter or something. I don't know if my kid got smarter from eating that meal, but she did pass the exam. Weird. The whole day. I never want to repeat it. preparing for insurance exams, even ever they're worse than preparing for finals and midterms. Really? Really? Crazy. Alright. Insurance exams, not insurance exams. Goddamn Twitch. Insurance! On New Year's, I always get together with more old school friends for some soccer. But every year a few more of them don't show up. Can't be helped at my age. Those are the good old days. I'd come with my wife and little girl. Do some shopping, eat before going home. That'll probably never happen again. Damn. Insurance exempt. These coins look awfully pricey. Kids today sure are loaded. Whatever, you guys saved her, so they're yours. There's still more. Check this box. Something tells me it's for you. Oh, it's something that missing woman brought in as thanks for those who found her. Okay. Rupee.
よく来たな。
Okay. Sell.
何をもまとめて手放すん分かった。引き取ろう。
And then... Sorry, I'm just looking at like a guide. Cause I'm looking at Reddit right now. I'm just like seeing if the whole Christmas Eve is like the whole day. Seems like it is. Although the guide does like say, telling me it's not. It's kind of weird. Nami is selling car insurance. Live the consequences. Okay, well, nothing I could do about that. So...
んもういい。また来い。
Huh. $25. So I gotta like spend time with Miyamoto. Okay. Huh? Oh, I was just like trying to like figure out why the guide is like saying I can still spend the evening of Christmas Eve doing something even though it's not. Even though it's not. I spend the whole evening with Yukari and then it like transitioned to the following day. Just trying to like look up like, is this guy wrong? Is this guy wrong? Well, whatever. We're probably like gonna miss one thing, and I'll just like do that. Yo, Yuki! Finally, exams are over. Now we can focus on practice. Oops, I almost forgot. Let's head to practice, Yuki. Might go closer to Miyamoto soon. Okay. Miyamoto has returned to practice to a certain degree, but he's begun to realize that he's making everyone else work for him. Okay. Here's the final. Yosha! Sweet! I'll raise you downstairs. Just kidding. Let's save that for the track, yeah?
ミヤ、調子どう？
よくはねえな。膝に力が入らね
じゃあ少し早いけど休憩にしようか。
Minami, no, not that triple brown cow.
ごめん、ミヤにマッサージしてあげて。
ほら足出しな。悪い、練習中なのに。やめろよ、らしくねえ。甥っ子のためだろ。本当に悪い。
I can never not hear it as triple brown cow anymore, Hinami. Why? Started on my way back to the dorm after practice.
おい、ちょっと付き合ってくれよ。聞いてもらいたいことがあるんだ。
Why do you have an actual triple brown cow? Bro, why? Indeed.
ああ、できれば場所変えたい。部のやつに聞かれるのはちょっと。
I'd go like hype emotes.
ちょっと話し込んじまうかもしれ
Dang,
な
the
いし。
brown cows.
適当なとこ入ろうぜ。
Scent of broiled fish fills the air inside the restaurant.
ああ、何から話そ
Okay,
うかな。
gotta go. Thank you for
なん
hanging
か
out,
頭の中が
Hinami.
ごちゃごちゃだ。とりあえず最初にこれ渡しとくよ。
Bye bye. Ah, sports tape.
.前に甥っ子がくれたテープなんだ。必勝の願掛けがされてんだって。いっぱいあって俺じゃ使い切れねえからな。練習中にどっか痛めちまったらテーピングに使ってくれよ。 お前に最初に話しておきたくて。決めたよ。俺通院する。膝ちゃんと治すよ。
What about the big meat?
最悪間に合わねえだろうな。けどいいんだ。別にふてくされたわけじゃねえんだ。独りよがりをやめたっていうか、膝や老いのことで部に迷惑かけんのってやっぱり違うよな。そんなんで勝つことができても、そんな勝ちは後味悪いに決まってる。前までは俺、自分の勝ち以外のこと考えられなかったけど、お前が保健室で先生に俺の膝のことで問い詰められた時だよ。自分のことばかりじゃダメだって当たり前のことに気づけたんだ。やっぱり勝負んだから勝ちってのにはこだわりたいんだ。ただ今は大会の優勝じゃなくて周りのみんなのために膝を治すことが俺の勝ちだと思ってる。
Got this. You've really grown up is also nice. Actually, you know.
そうか。俺もちっとは大人になったってとこか。毎度毎度お前の肩借りるわけにもいかねえしな。今まで本当にありがとうな。 部活とリハビリか。忙しくなりそうだ。でも俺は全部に勝つぜ。いずれお前にもな。
Miyamoto shared how much he cares about me. I feel like we're becoming closer.
Ware wa Nanji, Nanji wa ware. Nanji, ついに真実の絆を得たり。ここに戦車の力はその採用を開かれたり。今こそ我ら汝に与えん戦車の究極なる力、汝が内に満たされんことを。
Alright. Oh, now we can view store. Nice.
甥っ子にちゃんと事情を説明して一緒にリハビリしようと思うんだ。どっちが先に治るのかな。あいつも俺に似て根性あるから。
Pass the time chatting away with Miyamoto.
帰ったか。
Oh, you're back. So today is December 25th. But all this talk about death and fate, what a depressing Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. That's right, I said it, next year. We're not gonna let the world end. Hopefully. Okay.
そうだな。
It's going to be winter vacation soon. You decide what you're going to tell him yet? Wait, don't tell me now. I want to hear when the day comes. Let's see what's on TV. About half the students were absent from the closing ceremony after the second term due to apathy syndrome. That's it. That's it. Just that. There's only 1 week left. I'm sure this will be both the longest and shortest week of our lives. Yeah. Koro! Koromaru is tilting his head. He doesn't seem to be in the mood for a walk. He's just like, eh? Okay, let's talk. Wonder how Yoji-kun spent his Christmas. Did he try to chat up some girls and have fun? Or did he spend it alone crying like the last time we saw him? He might have cried. I can't believe we're considering guilt. You have to stand firm.
Hey.
Well. When someone looked like the cat that got the cream. Oh shit! I didn't see that. Oops. Why I gotta flaunt it, man? You got home late last night. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, he got home late last night. Yeah, why I gotta flaunt it, man? I'm so jealous. Ask Yukari. Ask her. Okay, wait. When is the plants that I grow? Is it like last day? Last day of December? Yeah, it is last day of December. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Supposedly, if I did not like have a whole day, I have this like thingy that we gotta like, you know, this veggie farmer sim to increase your yield. So we're gonna do that later. I'll try to remember that I have to still do that. We gotta spend time with like a Ken. Oh no. I just rented a DVD. It's a foreign film about a hard-boiled detective. I have a little free time right now, so watching a detective movie with Amada. Okay. We're free right now. Do you want to watch it with me? Yeah, let's watch it. Okay, I'll set it up.
お店で渋かっこいい大人の男特集っておすすめされてたんですけど。この探偵の主人公、今のとこ無鉄砲なおじさんって感じですね。女性のあんな嘘まで信じちゃうし、これがかっこいい大人の男なんですか
？Wait and see.
あ、そうでした。まだ中盤ですもんね。あ、またギャングに囲まれてる。かっこよかったですね。主人公ちゃんと嘘だって分かってて、それなのに騙されたふりをしてたんですね。あの決め台詞も良かったです。賢くなければ探偵はやれない、優しくなければ探偵の資格がないって。この作品シリーズで出てるんだ。 一緒に他のも見ましょう。
Today is the last day of the second semester. So much has happened this semester. Anyway, I better get to school. I can hear people talking.
Ohaya! Morning! Cold today, but at least winter vacation starts tomorrow. What are you gonna do with your New Year's allowance?
Masaka!
I didn't get mine yet. I want to buy a grab bag. I'm aiming for one with a purse. Ooh, me too. Hey, do you want to start waiting in line today? We could bring a kotatsu.
First bell has rung.
Hi.
Winter break starts tomorrow. Though I'm sure most of you are just going to sleep in on New Year's instead of actually doing anything. You should start the year by doing more for your parents.
And don't pass out in your kotatsu staying up late, okay?
Speaking of kotatsu, I'm reminded of a passage from a famous novel, The Shutters of the East Window.
Oh wait, that was a futon.
Feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for sleep?
Huh? Alright, that's enough out of you, smart mouths. A futon is practically the same thing as a kotatsu.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Look, all my point was, if you're not careful when you sleep in a kotatsu, you could get burned, okay? Now that's the end of it.
Force myself to stay awake. Oh, we gotta hang out with Yuko this one. Today marks the end of the second term. Winter break begins tomorrow. Okay. So, Boop, Yuki, hello. Go home together. Alright. But first, I go back to the shrine. We gotta get that yeah, get that growth thingy done. Get the life aid. Grow closer soon. Okay. We're gonna finish like Yuko's as well. That's good.
Yahoo! Hey, Yuki-kun. Are you about to leave? Want to chat outside for a bit? Weather looks nice.
Okay, feel like I might grow closer to Yuko soon. Just spend some time after school. Yuko's finally found a goal for herself. She promised that she won't shy away from her studies anymore in hopes of making her dream a reality. Okay.
Arigato.
Thanks. You go on ahead to the field. I'm gonna stop by the faculty office to go over some notes.
遅くなってごめん。 生にわかんないとこ教えてもらってたんだけど。わかんないこと増えちゃって時間かかっちゃった。ああ、もう全部入れるんじゃなかった。
Alright. Stuff for the track team. Want me to carry it? Want me to carry it?
いや大丈夫、筋トレだと思って耐えるわ。しかし教科書がこんなに重いなんてね。世の学生たちすごすぎ。グラウンドに来るとさ、なんか懐かしくなっちゃうな。あの子たちのコーチやったのそんな昔のことじゃないのに。
That's just how fulfilling it was.
言えてる。頭と体フル稼働だったもん。あんな走り回ること部活でもなかったし。あ、そうだ。はい、これ。
Oh.
あの子たちからだよ。あなたに渡してって。
Wait, where's yours?
あるよ。おばんにもあげるって。まったく。こういうのもらうとさ、しんどかったこととか吹っ飛ぶよね。またやりたいなって思っちゃう。あなたは？
Mm, only if you're doing it too.
私まあやりたいけど次はコーチの人数増やしたいな。2人は意外ときつかったしさ。勉強が一段落したらいろいろ考えたいね。コーチもそうだけど普通に遊んだりとか。なんか楽しみ。私死ぬ気で勉強頑張るわ。ああ、そうだ。あなたもさ、将来の夢とか決まったら教えてよ。もし私と同じような進路なら勉強会とかやっちゃう？
Okay, I feel a strong bond with Yuko.
我は汝は我。汝ついに真実の絆を得たり。ここに豪気の力はその採用を開かれたり。今こそ我ら汝に与えん。豪気の究極なる力、汝が内に満たされんことを。
Atavaka? Okay. The Wisdom King General.
あ、もう
Baby,
こんな時
baby,
間か。
baby. Damn, where's Mr. Invalid? He
参加
should
者
be
買いに
here.
じゃあね。
After saying goodbye to Yuko, I decided to go back to the door.
君か。おかえり。
Alright. Welcome back. The second term is over, and only 5 days remain until New Year's Eve. To be completely honest, I'm still nervous. However, I'm no longer uncertain.
私は
I have made up my mind beyond a shadow of a doubt. I will fight until the very end. Okay? So all of them are pretty much like gonna fight. Now Christmas is over now. All that's left is New Year's Eve. Have you made your decision? I have.
Oh, good.
That's it. I feel much calmer now compared to when we first learned of the coming events. It must be because now I'm certain of the choice I wish to make. Well, I have a feeling they're gonna, you know, they're just gonna like fight Nix. The kids in my class are all excited for winter break, but none of them realize what's going to happen. We don't know what kind of decision we have to make. Let's see what's on here. Brand goods were stolen. The crowd was so large that there are no suspects or witnesses yet. However, the majority of the consumers were women buying Christmas gifts, so we don't know who did it. Who done it? You know what, folks? I have to like call it already. I know it's a little short, but I got like some going ons right now that I have to like work on first. But we're gonna try like progress again. Not tomorrow. I have like something else going on tomorrow. I'm just gonna relax. Maybe Sunday Eastern time, maybe? You know, maybe? Just a maybe, okay? Just a maybe. We'll see how things go. But anyway, thanks for being here, bro. Hinami, Haida, and anyone else who tuned in today and lurked on my stream. Appreciate all the lurks. So yeah, again, have to cut it short. I got like something to resolve first here at home, and then next stream we'll progress some more. We'll see like that decision with Yoji, you know, about Nyx, and then see the events unfold. Yeah, so thank you again, and I'll see you guys around. I think I'll just like leave it here, and then you know, call it a day. But yeah, thank you. See y'all on my next stream then.